Hey guys, welcome back to your channel. In this episode, I'm going to talk about to be happy, you have to be happy first, and then for the first time you can make others happy. So happiness may be the biggest goal in our life, because everyone is making effort doing something to become happy, I guess. But how do you become happy? Not so many people talk about it. Someone don't really teach you at school, or your parents don't really tell you how to become happy. And even you don't really talk about it with your friends and stuff. So today I'd like to share my thoughts on how to become happy and what's the relationship of making yourself happy and making others happy. So I used to live in a shared house in Japan before I got married, and we used to discuss a lot of stuff overnight. And one night we were discussing, should you be happy before you make others happy, or you don't have to be happy yourself to make others happy? And we had 3 people discussing it, and 2 of us, including me, were arguing that we should be happy before we make others happy. But one of them was insisting that no, you don't have to be happy to make others happy. And today I think I finally found the answer to that discussion, so I'd like to share my thought with everyone. I think we should definitely become happy before we can make others happy. This might go against a social norm. I don't know about other countries, but at least in Japan, it's considered to be good to make others happy before you, prioritize other people before you. And you don't really enjoy yourself, but you should always work for other people. You should devote your life for someone else other than you. And I guess many people in many other countries as well are taught to work for others, do stuff for others before you even care about yourself, before you love yourself. But I think the order is the other around. We should first become happy. We should first be satisfied. We should first accept ourselves. And we should affirm that our existence itself is valuable. And we should first love ourselves before we can love someone else. And I often think of the analogy of water in a cup. So there's a cup and it has some water in it, but only have half of the water. And the cup represents your heart, and the amount of water represents the amount of love you have in your heart, the self-love. If the cup is not filled to the full, that means your heart is not filled to the full. And how can you give love to other people is when you fill your cup with water to the full. And then for the first time, the water that's coming out of the cup, that's the water, that's the love you can give to others. If you don't fill your own heart to the full, you can't even have that much love you can give out to someone. Your heart is hunger for love? How can you give out your love for others? You're wanting love so badly. And how can you give out love to others? It might sound selfish, but I don't think that's selfishness. I think when you're satisfying yourself, your cup, you can still be nice to others. And so satisfying yourself first doesn't necessarily mean that you are a selfish person. And often we tend to think that I want to live for this person, like for my kid, like for my husband, for my wife, for my loved ones, or for my parents. But for you to be able to truly live for that person, you have to be satisfied by yourself. And that's my second point. Some people think to be happy, someone else should love me, someone else should satisfy me. But other people cannot actually make you happy. Other people cannot satisfy you. Other people cannot fill the cup, your heart's cup. And you can only fill your own cup with your own water. And so that means you are the only one that can make you happy. And how do you make yourself happy? It's so easy. You just decide. It's a matter of choice. You decide that you are happy. That's it. But it might be difficult for those who had so much subconscious mind, so much bad past memories and some traumas to decide that, I am happy from now on. But it's that simple, actually. You don't have to do something, or you don't have others to affirm you or do something for you or anything. It's just up to your choice. If you decide that I am gonna be happy from now on, then you are happy. That's it. It's that easy. And maybe some people are kind of self-deprecate and they think, I don't deserve to be happy. I'm not that kind of person. I shouldn't be happy. But I think that kind of era has already ended. The new era that's coming in 2020 and on is the era that we can just admit that our existence itself is just wonderful. So you don't have to self-deprecate and think that I'm a small person, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve to be happy. Let's just all discard that kind of thoughts and decide that you are going to be happy from today on. That's it. That's how you make yourself happy. And once you decide that you are happy, that you make yourself happy, then for the first time you can make others happy. That's what I think. That's for the first time you can truly joyfully work for other people. And I even think it's rude for others if you keep doing something that you hate. You really hate doing this, but you keep doing this for someone else. Isn't it disrespectful and rude for that people? Yeah, so let's just do things that we like, things that we love for others. That's showing respect to others. Don't do things that we hate. But you think that's good for others? No, I don't think so. if you're struggling or you are stressed out doing something for others, that's disrespectful for that person as well. And sometimes maybe some people think that I definitely don't have to be happy, but I need to make this person happy, such as your children. Sometimes parents even think, I can just die, but I must make my kids happy. But I think that's something else. I think that's the universal law of cause and effect. That's because your children are giving you the unconditional love. That's why you think you want to return the love to them. Because the universal law is that anything you emit, anything that you release to the universe will eventually come back to you. And so your kids are giving you the unconditional love. That's why you feel like, oh, you must give back the love to them. But that's the other thing. That's something else. And also looking back to yourself. If you release the feeling of unhappiness, or you don't accept yourself, or you think you don't deserve to exist, or you don't be satisfied by yourself, that feeling will eventually come back to you, because that's the law of cause and effect of the universe. So if you don't emit the feeling of love toward yourself, and you always feel like, I hate myself, that feeling, that vibrations will be released to the universe, and you will again experience something that will make you hate yourself, that will make you depressed, that will make you stressed out. So in that sense, you shouldn't always look to others to be happy, but you should always look into yourself and look within yourself and find where the source of happiness is coming. It's coming from within you. It's not coming from outside. So as I'm talking about this in this podcast again and again, the world you are seeing right now is just a reflection of your mind, of your heart. So depending on what you have inside your heart, the world, how you see the world might also change. So it's all up to us if we see the world full of love or the world full of hatred. And also, I guess many people unconsciously are thinking that I don't deserve to be happy, but let's just discard that mental block and then just say to yourself that I am happy, I deserve to be happy, I chose to be happy. That's the mantra we should always tell to ourselves. And also I think there's nothing that you should get. You already have everything. The moment you're born, we are perfect by existing in this world. Just by existing in this world, we are perfect. We don't need to get anything to prove that we are a better person. We are perfect. We are already perfect. I rather think we should discard all the unnecessary stuff like your ego, your pride, stuff like that. We don't need in our life anymore. We don't need to get anything more. And also I think we should always make some time, even little amount of time, in which we can truly spend the time for ourselves. And we can do yoga or meditation or anything that you like. Especially for those who have kids, maybe they are really busy 24/7 and they don't have time at all that they can spend for themselves. But I think to love yourself, to nurture yourself, not just by thinking that, oh, I'm satisfied. We should also physically spend some time to feel that we are satisfied. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to share with everyone today. So, today, my point was we should be happy before we can make someone else happy. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.